Welcome to the DTU Additive Manufacturing Lab. In this lab, many technologies use polymer, metal and ceramic powder feedstock. Before entering this facility, it's essential that you understand and follow the critical safety procedures that protect both you and those around you. Fine powders in various materials can be toxic, combustible, or in some cases even explosive. Further, many powder-based AM processes use inert gases which can pose hazards. Safety in this lab is not optional, it is mandatory. Now let's talk about personal protective equipment or PPE. PPE is your first line of defense. If you're present in one of the labs handling powders, even if you're not handling powders yourself, please make sure that you wear safety glasses, nitrile gloves, disposable shoe covers and a lab coat. In case the mask sign on the door is active, then you must in addition wear a FFP2 mask. Never bring used PPE outside the powder labs and never bring personal items like jackets, backpacks and food into powder zones. Before any powder handling tasks, first set the mask sign on the door to active and then wear appropriate PPE. This includes a lab coat, appropriate gloves as per the chemical risk assessment. This in some cases can include a 12-inch long nitrile glove where you're wearing double gloves, a PAPR respirator with a P100 filter. PAPR stands for Powdered Air Purifying Respirator, which you can see here. It's a full face mask that is battery powered. Only trained and certified users may wear the PAPR. If you're not certified, you may not handle powders in our labs until a qualified person is present. When handling powder in our powder labs, please make sure that you have signed the chemical risk assessment. The chemical risk assessment needs to be completed before you start work in our labs. Always work inside ventilated environments such as fume hoods or designated powder labs. Only trained users may handle powders in dedicated fume hoods designed for powder use. Only approved non-sparking tools can be used in our labs, and you need to ensure that all equipment is properly grounded. When transferring parts from one location to another, use stainless steel carts and never carry powder covered parts by hand. Powder cleanup must be done with a HEPA rated vacuum system that is also ATEX rated. Never use household vacuums. For wiping surfaces, use wet methods only and never dry sweep or blow with compressed air to avoid risk of explosions. Now let's talk about the procedures when you're leaving the lab. Once you're done handling powders in our lab, take out your lab coat and dispose it in the appropriate bin. Make sure to remove your gloves and dispose them in the appropriate bin. Finally, step out of your booties 1 foot at a time and dispose them in the appropriate bin. Once you exit the lab, remove your PAPR mask carefully and set it on the desk. Sanitize it thoroughly on all sides with a suitable wet tissue and place it in the PAPR storage location. To summarize, always wear the appropriate PPE. Make sure you have a signed chemical risk assessment before you begin your work. Handle powders only in ventilated enclosures or dedicated powder labs. Use proper tools and follow containment protocols. Never bypass interlocks or bring food into the lab. Clean your station and dispose of all waste accordingly. If in doubt, please ask before acting. Safety is everyone's responsibility. You're most welcome to the DTU AM Lab. Stay safe and follow the rules.